Good morning from the Alton Towers Resort, where we're here for our second day. We didn't film yesterday, of course. We was here for a bit of a mooch around, where it was actually at a 14% capacity, which was really, really quiet, isn't it? Where we was walking on rides like Oblivion, Smiler, Nemesis, all of them walk on, which for Sunday is completely unheard of. So hopefully there'll be more of the same today. So let's go check out the Alton Towers Resort.
Just entered the park now, and we're headed through Forbidden Valley, where the theming and the audio is in full swing. This has gone 9:30 now. The park operating hours are actually 10 till 4 today, so it's coming nice and early to head over towards 13 and get our rides on that. So yeah, it's always nice to walk through here and check out all the theming. Just looking here, this is where the old Darkest Depths site that's here, and as you can see there's a massive tent with 2 ISO freight containers which are either side. This is the one that's not going to be used this year, we don't think. It's not quite ready, however it's quite a big size that's for to have a scare maze in it, and it's going to be good for next year, and hopefully that means that as much as we love it, that the attic will be no longer with us, or the other one, Alternateville behind to us. So yeah, we're heading down here now. We're going to go down towards 13. Hopefully that'll be open and we'll get on there first thing. Sounds like Rita's testing, so at least something's operating down here.
So what a surprise, the shocking ops of Alton Towers have struck again, and 13 is not open. So after a 20-minute wait for it there, they've decided to tell us that it's not open after the person decided to come down the queue and count how many people are in. So yeah, fantastic. So Rita's open either. We're going to go off and have a look. Oh, sounds like Rita's open. So Robert's going to go on Rita, and then we'll see what else we can get on. Maybe it's going to be open after that.
So here is the planning and preparations for Scarefest this year. As you can see, that is where the dungeons have been until now, and you see the Land of the Dead. This is the Amigos in the Afterlife. You can see it's full of colour and vibrancy, all the flags and the flowers here, which look really great, and the big sugar skull that's down there looks really, really good, and it looks like it'd be an interesting family maze, this one. I'm looking forward to coming to check it out. So yeah, that is Amigos in the Afterlife, and it's looking good so far. See, he's looking excited about it because it's all looking all nice colours with flowers as well. Just come around this side now, it's got a bit of a better view there of the entrance for Land of the Dead. We do wonder, I mean, it didn't say that the dungeons has been removed permanently, but I'm not going to lie, I'd kind of be happy if it was removed permanently and we had a permanent attraction put in here instead of an upcharge attraction. I do love the dungeons, I really do, but I'm not a fan of the upcharge when you're already in the park, taking a couple of hours out of your already packed day. But yeah, this is looking great, and I can't wait to come and check it out here at Scarefest at the Alton Towers Resort. It's looking fantastic.
Okay, so this morning I was a little bit preemptive about the operations actually. I apologise for it because I think this is the quietest we've ever seen in the park, isn't it?
For a very long, I mean, as long as I can remember.
Yeah. So basically, we'll explain what's going on. So we went to 13, Robin and Casper had a bit of a queue up, and they said it was going to be a delayed opening. Me fearing the worst, but went, oh, well that's typical bad operations then. So we went across to Rita. Rita was a walk-on for you, and then a walk-on for me, and then a walk-on for you, and then we came back to 13. 13 was then open, and it was a walk-on for you and Casper.
And they asked us to stay on, actually. They
yeah.
said we could just stay on if you like.
It's that quiet. They're saying you can stay on. And then me and Casper went on, and it was the same thing. We walked straight on it. Nobody waiting in the air gates afterwards, so we could have stayed on again. We didn't do. We've come down to the Wiliams area now to check out what's going on down here. So it's been in the park approximately, well, it's just gone 50 minutes now down here, because we've had a bit of a slow walk up here, just enjoying the quiet path and not being anybody else around. So we'll just wait 5 minutes, and then we're going to go into the Wiliams area and check out that, because the longest queue at the moment is 15 minutes, which is the Wicker Man, so absolutely fantastic, and this is exactly what we want, isn't it?
Yeah.
So midweek term time, it's where it's at in between the seasons of Oktoberfest and Scarefest, so best time to come to get on the rides.
So it's open Wiliams Land up now, so we're going to go and check out the rides available in Wiliams Land. So we've got, of course, got the Carousel, Raj's Bottom Burp, Flavio's Fandango, and of course Gangster Granny the Ride. So there's plenty of rides for Eden in here, because Eden's not been on a ride yet in 45 minutes of being in the park, so it's time for Eden to get on something. So I'm sure we'll be doing Raj's Bouncy Bottom Burp and Gangster Granny. So the area's just opened here, and we're going to go on Gangster Granny the Ride. So there shouldn't be too much of a queue, because there's nobody in front of us as we walked into the actual area. So hoping it's going to be a straight on. Normally you'll get people all queued up through these windows here, but there's nobody there today, so hopefully that means that we're going to be straight on, and maybe go on Flavio's Fandango. I think Casper would like that. And then having a dance. Yeah, and let's go and check out this 8.5 hour tour of the Crown Jewels. What do you reckon? Yeah. Let's go and do it. You going in Eden?
Should I go and then Eden?
And then we'll be on for our big tour. So we just had another walk on. Went on to the 9-hour tour on the Gangster Granny the Ride. How was it, everyone?
It was good. It's not actually 9 hours.
No, it's not actually 9 hours. It's a lot of fun though. And yeah, so, and then we went on to the carousel as well. Straight onto that. We're going to make our way over to X Sector now, where there's more long queues there. Where just
Minutes for everything, and the longest is 15 or 10.
There we go. He said it. We'll see you over X Sector. Of course, it's recently announced that Hex is going to be back with us for Scarefest. So that's going to be opening on the 11th of October, which is the start of Scarefest. Which at time of recording, that's quite right, Casper, it is next weekend. Looking forward to getting this ride back, because it is, in my view, the best of the madhouses. I don't know whether that's to do with it being the best, or whether the fact that it's one that we can understand all of the language and everything that's going on. And it's great that they use the local legend to create the storyline for this. And it's so immersive, and it just really is such a great madhouse, and it's great to have it back. It's effectively like having a new ride in many ways, because it's been the best part of 2 seasons. And from what we've been told is that it's got a whole new ride mechanism in there, which is designed to improve reliability. And that's really, really good news, because it's great for capacity, this ride, because it takes on a lot of people at once.
The decorations for Scarefest up there.
Oh yeah, you can see them. Oh, they're all up there in the window, that's right. I'm looking forward to getting this ride back, and I can't wait to go on it.
Can't see anything.
So centred the area of X Sector, as you see, it's 5 minutes for a ride on Oblivion, which I still consider to be the most intense of dive coasters of all the ones that I've been on. It might be short, but that drop is still the most intense. 180 feet, very deceptive. Half of it's actually underground, but it's a great ride, it really is. So hopefully just 5 minutes time, I'll be on it. So yeah, what a great day so far it is. So we just had another 5 minutes maybe wait.
Just walk straight on it.
Oh,
literally.
Walk straight on it. I had to wait because we're putting new trains on it, so it's probably about 5 minutes. Say 5 minutes. I walked up to the station and I got put into my batches, and then I had to wait for the train to come around.
So walk straight into my seat.
Well, that's fantastic. This is what's great. For the most intense, I'll defy anybody who says otherwise. This is the most intense of the dive
Hey,
coasters.
do you know what? I felt like I could have gone an extra notch down on my harness there. I came round my seat, going down.
Do you know what? I actually thought the same thing. I actually thought I came round my seat. I don't think I've ever experienced that before. But it was good. Yeah. I was waving frantically at Robin as I was coming down the drop, and I thought, oh, as soon as I hit the tunnels, I was right on my seat. I thought, oh, I've not noticed that before. So that was quite good, and it really is intense when you're going through that tunnel. It's amazing, and the mist hits you, and then you come up to the other side. Of course, it's short. It's the first one of its kind, but Eden's telling us all about it. We're going to head to CBeebies now. He's going to tell us all about her story. So Robin and Casper here have just come off a walk on.
Literally.
Wicker Man.
Walk on.
Wicker Man. When does that happen? Absolutely fantastic.
To the point where we got off it, the train behind us went round with half the amount of people on.
It did.
And when we got in the station, there's an empty train going out.
Yeah, there's an empty trains around. It's days like this, you really, really love the park, and it's absolutely fantastic. You just walk on the rides, and it's really, really good. And the operations have been good, in fairness. One thing we can't hide, we've just had something to eat then. We brought our own food in. It's one thing we can't big up the food here. It isn't great.
No, we bought our sausage rolls, our crisp and stuff.
Exactly, so we brought our own crisp sausage rolls.
Because I mean, paying £20 for a burger, it's just not our bag. 4 people.
Well, no, well, let's be honest. If it was £20 and it was the best burger you've ever eaten.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. But as long as Aramark's doing it, it's not a great thing, especially when you look at Thorpe Park and them still having a KFC and a Burger King. Why can't we have it here? Or at least reduce the prices and make it more affordable for families. That's one thing we can't hide. Having said that, we're having a fantastic day. We're heading over towards CBeebies now. I'm going to check out Spinball. So we're heading up towards Spinball Wizards. Got a 5-minute queue now. You excited, dude?
Very.
Very. So
this is the only time it will only have 5 minutes, and it's always on 50 or 30.
Well, there you go, 50 or 30. We're going to go on now. We're going to wait this 5 minutes. Let's go check out Spinball Wizard.
we have just come off Spinball Wizard there. 5 minute, well, it was a walk-on for me and Casper, walk-on for Robin and Casper, and we had a fantastic spin. It's not the best of Mara spinners by any stretch. However, the actual ride is... No, I mean, it's in the ride experience, I mean, not as in the actual...
Spins more than any other time I've ever been.
But it does have a lot of spin. But in terms of the actual ride experience, I prefer like Crush's Coaster, and I actually think that Dragon's Fury has a longer layout, but you get more spin on this.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely fantastic there. So
I couldn't recalibrate myself when you stopped. My eyes are still going like that.
I know, it's so much spin. We're gonna go on, have a chill out, and then we're gonna go on Alton because there's nobody on it.
So we're in CBeebies now, and we've entered the queue line for Postman Pat. It's got an advertised wait of 5 minutes. Lunchbox there, Little Explorers. That's a great place to eat your lunch. It's probably the best value place in the park. And there's some great offers. It's about £6, I think, and you get a jacket potato with some beans, and it's probably the nicest place to get some lunch. And if we do get some lunch in the park, that's where we tend to go. Nice little addition for this year is the sensory space that they've got over there, which is a great place to be able to escape the noise from the area. So come on, Postman Pat there. And Eden said she wants to go in Hey Dougie. So here we go. Hey Dougie it is. So it's a nice little play area this for the kids. So I think this is the busiest area in the park, looking at it. So they're going to go and check out Dougie's Clubhouse there onto the slide.
What was that, Zaza? Are you doing a swap? There.
The way we see.
Again! I don't go on that one, no, the yellow one. Now you can go!
Let's make our way around to the Go-Jetters now. It's got a 5 minute advertised wait time. So looking forward to getting on this. And yeah, it's so good to not seeing any queues or anything these last 2 days. It's been fantastic, and it makes you see the park how it should be seen, and you see the magic of this park. And it really is absolutely fantastic when you're not having to wait. It makes things so much easier, especially with having the kids with the bigger rides as well. So I come down to go on to Octonauts now. It's a lot quieter queue than yesterday. It was queued just back on that corner there yesterday, and looks like I'm going to be straight on pretty much. Certainly at the bottom of the steps anyway. Used to be an old photo opportunity in there. Not anymore. Yeah, it's a great little junior coaster this. Eden loves it. And of course it is the only junior coaster in the park now, which is quite sad, since they increased the height limit of Mine Train from 0.9 So 1.1, this is the only ride Eden can go on now. But not for much longer. Next time she comes, she will be tall enough.
So it's come off a double ride on Octonauts there, and yeah, nice little junior coaster. It's a shame there isn't more of those, isn't there? We need more junior coasters in this park. It's spread out as well, because from between CBeebies and Forbidden Valley, there's no, well, I say no, there's the spinning pirate ship thing, but it's a flat ride, isn't it?
Here.
That's right here.
And the park, you know,
yeah, between here and Forbidden Valley, there's nothing. I know, arguably, she's tall enough for Curse, but is it really appropriate to take a 3-year-old on there? I'm not so sure. It is quite scary, but it's a fantastic ride, of course it is. But in terms of younger audience, not really the target for it, is it? But we're having a fantastic day. I'm just in Wickerman's on 5 minutes, so me and Casper are going to head over to that. And speaking of spinny pirate ships, that's what Robin and Eden are going on. Look.
Oh, here we go, 5 minutes for Wickerman, the GCI wooden coaster. Can't wait to get on this. Casper and Robin went on this earlier on, when it was also a 5-minute wait. So we're going on it now, hopefully it's another walk on. Let's go and check out Big Bob.
So we've had a double header on Bob, of course Wickerman, and the Runaway Mine Train walk-on for both of them. Absolutely fantastic, isn't it? And it's a beautiful day as well, it's really warm.
it's really hot, isn't it?
Yeah.
I keep getting really hot.
It's crazy because the time of recording, it is the 7th of October, so it's not really the time of year that you really associate with warm weather, but it's really nice and it's beautiful. It's kind of like a good roundup at the end of the year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Getting to come on all these rides, walking on them in really nice weather. Absolutely fantastic. Just going to go on the Curse now. You see the mine trains just going around. Everyone. And that's the Runaway Mine Train. Let's go on the Curse.
Just joined the queue line for the Curse, haven't we, Casper?
Yeah.
And what's the wait for it?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Like it always is.
Like it always is these last 2 days. We're getting used to this. This is the days where we can really enjoy this park and appreciate everything that's here and really take our time to stop and appreciate stuff rather than rush around and get stuck in long queues and having to make decisions with having the kids, because it's really difficult with fitting everything in because stuff's so spread out. But today has been absolute, and yesterday's been absolutely fantastic. So yeah, so let's go and check out the Curse.
So we just come off the Curse, another surprise, it's a walk on. We're going to head down to Forbidden Valley now. It's getting towards the end of the day, so can't wait to... some phalanx walking past us. It's great, they've got loads of actors out, considering how quiet it is.
There's been more today than there was yesterday.
Definitely was. I didn't see any actors yesterday at all. Whereas today there's been 3 by Curse, there's at least 4 that's been down by Forbidden Valley. That's really, really good. It's great to see. Anyway, I'll wrap this bit up because Rob is pushing up this hill, so that's just me. Right, switch to shortly.
Oh, it's always a great feeling coming into Forbidden Valley. Everything's on 5 minutes, it's so good. So, yeah.
10.
Yeah, that's 10. We're trying to convince Casper to go on Subterra. Of course. It's only like 13 drop in fairness, so it's a little one if you're interested in it. A great helicopter there. These tentacles that they added this year look absolutely fantastic, and the helicopter and the egg. Really is, it just adds to the story, it really does. I'm looking forward to going on Compound, the Scare Base, new for this year. Been so quiet today though, hasn't it? So quiet.
Well, we're saying that. It seems to be there's quite a lot of people knocking about today.
Well, the interesting thing is, Wickerman was operating on 4 trains still. 4 trains for a day like today, so that's crazy. I mean, every credit to him for doing that. You see all the games places are all shut up now. There's only half an hour left of the day left anyway, as we're heading to the containment zone. So let's go and have a look at Nemesis and see what's going on down here. So we've got Nemesis going up. Epic ride. absolute beast of an invert. Very few as good as this one. Or as well themed. There she goes. What a ride. Currently on a 10-minute wait as well, which presumably just means to the station. And then we'll get on. They have added some new stuff since I was last out here, and I don't remember seeing these boxes that were added last. They might well have been there and I've just not remembered them, but and like this bit of equipment that's added here as well, which is quite good.
I've just come off a walk-on Nemesis Reborn. Well, you can tell by my hair. Front row ride, walks around. So it was only on one train, so we had to wait for it to come round and do its cycle of on the one train. So there's a little bit of delay with that. Other than that, absolutely fantastic. It's been really, really good today. I mean, Nemesis Reborn is absolutely incredible. Still one of my favourite inverts around. Now, what a great day it's been.
It's been great.
It's been really, really good, hasn't it? So, I mean, in terms of everything, when it's like this, we really, really love this park, don't we?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's hard for us as a family,
yeah,
different age.
Exactly,
children,
yeah, that's
so,
the difficulty.
Yeah, we normally, it's no like disrespect to the park, really, but it's just there's nothing for that age bracket between
yes.
sort of CBeebies 2-year-olds.
Yeah.
And then 1.1, which is like, you know, Eden's tall, she's nearly 4.
Yeah.
But 1.1's normally like 5, so what are
and
3 years in between?
And of course, the thing is, she's too old to appreciate all the preschool rides, but she's not big enough for all for 13 just yet. So next year it'll change because she's going to be tall enough for the mine train again. So that'll make a difference. That'll be really good. So that gives us something else. But in terms of everything else, we've had such a good day. It's been really, really good. What's been your favourite thing?
I've been to actually. I enjoyed it. I've not been on that, but I don't go on it very often, so.
No, well, that's one of the things.
Who goes on it?
With this park, because it normally has such a long queue, and with having the kids, we try and pick which rides we want to go on, because it's not fair to make them wait for everything. But the fact that we got to go on that today is really, really good. Both of us as well, which is really good. Casper, what's been your favourite thing? Nemesis needs to pipe down a bit. What's been your favourite thing? Wicker Man. What a fantastic ride that is. Really, really good. And it's so, so good to be able to get on that a few times today as well as yesterday as well. Now then, Eden, what's been your favourite? Octonauts has been your favourite thing because that's the coaster that you can go on. It's really fun, isn't it? You got to go on that loads. So that's really, really good. Thank you very, very much for watching this. Really, really do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button and to also subscribe for more content. That's it from us now. We've got some scare stuff coming up, and we're also going to be doing a bit of a tour down south later on. So thank you. Let the positives in and
Ride it out.
bye guys.